Welcome to the 2-Minute Disciple Podcast with your host, Nick Euler, where we slow down with Jesus one passage at a time.
Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. I'm Nick, and it's an honor to be here with you today. Today is June 16th. Each day we follow a simple rhythm. Slow down, read, notice, reread, meditate, respond, and exercise. Let's begin. Jesus is here. He's sitting in your favorite spot, waiting for you to join him. You may have a million things on your mind, but for these few moments, set them aside, relax, calm your body. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, then slowly release it. As you inhale, whisper, "Jesus, you have the words of eternal life." As you exhale, pray, "There is nowhere else I would rather be." Do this 3 times, then rest in his presence. I'm reading from John chapter 6, verses 66 through 71. At this point, many of his disciples turned away and deserted him. Then Jesus turned to the 12 and asked, "Are you also going to leave?" Simon Peter replied, "Lord, to whom would we go? You have the words that give eternal life. We believe and we know that you are the Holy One of God." Jesus said, "I chose the 12 of you, but one is a devil." He was speaking of Judas, son of Simon Iscariot, one of the 12, who would later betray him. What hits you most? Is there a phrase that jumps out to you? Hold that phrase gently before the Lord. Hear these words again and let Peter's answer to Jesus' question land as if you are hearing it for the first time. At this point, many of his disciples turned away and deserted him. Then Jesus turned to the 12 and asked, "Are you also going to leave?" Simon Peter replied, "Lord, to whom would we go? You have the words that give eternal life. We believe and we know that you are the Holy One of God." Then Jesus said, "I chose the 12 of you, but one is a devil." He was speaking of Judas, son of Simon Iscariot, one of the 12 who would later betray him. At this point in John 6, the crowd is thinned dramatically. Many who had been following Jesus, disciples, not just casual observers, turned back and no longer walked with him. The teaching was too hard, the cost too high. The Jesus in front of them didn't match the Jesus they had been hoping for. And Jesus turns to the 12 and asks one of the most searching questions in the entire gospel. Do you also want to leave? He does not chase the crowd. He does not soften the message to keep the numbers up. He lets them go, and then he turns to the 12 and gives them the same choice. And Peter answers, not with a defense of everything Jesus has said, not with a declaration that he understands it all, but with a simple, irreducible logic of a man who has nowhere else to go and doesn't want to be anywhere else. "Lord, to whom would we go? You have the words of eternal life. We have come to believe and know that you are the Holy One of God." This is not a triumphant faith. This is a weather-tested, honest faith. Faith that has sat with the hard teaching, felt the pull to leave, and chosen to stay. Not because everything is clear, but because Jesus has the words of eternal life, and there's nowhere else to go that even comes close. That is the faith Jesus is looking for. Not certainty about everything, just a settled conviction that He is the Holy One of God and that nothing else compares. Take a few moments to reflect on this question. When following Jesus becomes difficult or costly or confusing, is my response to drift with the crowd or stay and say, Lord, where else would I go? Lord, to whom would I go? You have the words of eternal life. The rush of life will meet you again when you leave this sacred place, but you can carry this moment into your day by forming new habits. Today's habit? Staying power. Today's habit is an act of deliberate, articulated commitment. Write down 3 specific reasons you are choosing to stay with Jesus. Not vague platitudes, but real, personal, honest reasons drawn from your own experience of Him. Maybe it's a moment when He came through for you. Maybe it's the way His words have proven true in your life. Maybe it's simply that you've tried other things and found them empty. Whatever your reasons, name them, write them down. Then read them back as a prayer. Lord, I stay because of this, and this, and this. You have the words of eternal life. There is nowhere else I would rather be. Keep what you have written somewhere you can return to it on the days when staying feels harder. I have one ask of you before you go. Would you please consider supporting the podcast? Click the Support the Podcast link and give a simple gift. That's your 2 minutes with Jesus for today. Now take what you've heard, share it, and live it. Until next time, keep slowing down, keep listening, and keep walking with Jesus.